Is it on?
Yeah.
All right. You're doing your whole new setup tonight, so
Yeah.
we're pretty sure
Jesse, you can
That's
suck
how we
my
started
dick.
last show.
You can suck my dick.
What?
that's how we're starting the show. Suck a dick.
All right.
If you'd listen to the show we put out Monday, you know that his nickname's Loose Lips, and he will suck your dick. So
Oh, yeah?
Don't
Yeah.
threaten him.
No, I can honestly say
Yeah, don't throw me with a good time.
I can honestly say I did not listen to the shit that you guys put out last week.
Well, someone also did not post about it at all.
No, yeah.
And it also wasn't put up till Wednesday.
Yeah,
That's fine.
So I don't blame anybody.
it's there.
It is there.
But no, I'm surprised that everything went smoothly because it normally
Yeah.
doesn't.
Shut the fuck up, all right? You guys can both suck my audio engineer dick, okay?
I didn't say because you fuck it up. I just said because it normally doesn't.
Well, we don't know. This could all be not working right now.
That's true. Just you want to check in the chat room?
Yeah.
See if everybody can hear us.
It's
I'll ask
fine.
around.
It's fine. Trust me, okay? Welcome to show number 49. Here it is.
Closer and closer to a year. Even
Yeah.
though we've been doing this for a year and a half.
That's okay. That's okay. A real year is 52 shows. Everyone knows that.
We measure our podcast in dog years.
In which case, we're fucking decrepit. We shit all over the floor all the time. Well,
Yeah.
that's accurate.
We're actually 7 years old. We're on.
Oh, I thought, no. Dog years are older. So if I'm 52,
Hey, you should open that candy on the mic more.
you fucking idiot. This fucking guy. Who invites him here every week?
We had to bring your equipment back this week, so
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, we did need him. We needed him for that.
What was the question? Oh, dog years.
No, I thought dog years was old.
Times 7.
No, but it's not like always 7.
Isn't it?
No, it's not a consistent thing. It changes. No, it's not. Look it up. They changed it.
Why? All right, stop.
Who changed it?
Before-
Who's like the council in charge of
Before
dog
you
years?
do anything, why is it you always point out facts, but will never look them up to back your stance?
Oh.
Because
And half the time you're wrong.
Paul needs me to not look things up, and I
Yeah.
have to sit here and make eye contact with him the entire time, or else
Uh-huh.
he can't do the show.
Right, I just fucking go crazy. I start pulling my own hair out. Oh man, it's bad. So jacking it in the studio, it can't have that.
You can't just
Live
leave
on
him
YouTube.
awkwardly in silence.
No.
while you look
No, I
something up.
tried.
I did that to you guys last week. I left the show awkwardly in your hands, and you really, really fucked it up.
Actually, it was one of our best shows ever.
Oh, okay, okay.
What, last week's?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you said it, not me. I'm not. Don't put my name on that.
That doesn't have the Zach Doan seal of approval.
Yeah. You got anything, Bree?
According to WebMD, which is not a reputable.
You could use a microphone. That'd be great.
Apparently, it's 15 years,
Oh,
not
shit.
7. But I think that
first year.
I call that bullshit.
No, from what I
Oh, wait,
remember.
wait, okay, wait. I didn't read. I'm sorry. You're
It
right.
said for the first year of a dog's life is equal to 15 years of
Right.
human life.
Yeah. Because
But then
their
after that, it's
growth
all different.
right. Their growth period of
Still
like
7.
like a kid growing up and going to like teenage years, that's like a dog's like first year. Like after the first year, they're already in that stage of
Now,
their
why
life.
didn't you say that
Okay.
when you made your argument to begin with?
Because it doesn't
Because he
matter.
didn't know that when he made his argument.
Yeah,
exactly. He's making his argument fit the facts. That's what he does. Okay, he makes a fucking broad statement,
Does it matter
and then
what
hopes,
the reason was?
and
I was
then-
right.
hopes the shit catches up with him, and he's right. So this motherfucker dodged another bullet, another logic bullet. Yep, this
Mm.
guy. All right.
Very lucky.
Yeah.
Your logic bullets.
I didn't make the rules of
That's the
dog
point.
years. I just heard about it.
All right.
But you only knew one tiny part of it, and you knew nothing else
What
about
more
it.
did you need to know? Just the fact that that's what it was.
That you should have been like, oh, well, the first is, you should have known more facts
Mm.
about it to make an actual argument.
So how old is our fucking show in dog years? Is that what we're trying to figure out, right? So it's 15 plus. So you take off the first. This is like tax brackets. You drop the first 15.
yeah.
So then that puts us at like 34 at this point. Now
this was a
that's
bracket
at
system,
7.
If this is bracket system, we're eliminated first round. So,
Oh, yeah. We're
so, yeah.
definitely going out in the first.
Podcast won't be around in 15 years.
No. That's
We probably won't be around after our first year.
Oh, he's dead. He's dead soon.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee that. That's a no guarantees guarantee. You can see it in his eyes. You're
the light slowly fading
yeah,
away.
no, you are like in dog years. He's starting to get white and crusty behind the eyes.
Lost
there.
my hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
God. I wonder why you're scratching your ribs constantly.
Yeah, your teeth are falling out.
Uh-huh,
It's crazy.
uh-huh.
Got bug bites all over my
Yeah.
feet.
Blood gums. Oh
Yeah.
man. I love you guys. Well, I'm happy to be back. I am happy to be
Well,
back.
yeah, welcome to show number 49.
Show number 49 back in the studio. We got a new music system going here tonight. So we've been testing that. We did some pre-game music. So if you guys enjoyed that, you're welcome. If you didn't enjoy it, suck it. start a podcast. So play your own fucking music.
And we'll start a Twitter war with you and win.
yeah.
You said that, and Owen's in the chat
Oh,
room
yeah.
like,
Hi, Owen.
yeah, I did it first.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay.
We get all of our ideas from Owen.
Oh, we listen to his show and then we come back and
we should do that
it.
for our show.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Wait till our product segment.
No, but we hopefully will be doing some new music before each show, just whatever is tickling my bunghole, and then we'll put it out.
All right.
All right. Yeah, I just had to get it all out there right in the beginning, right?
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
Whatever you got to do, buddy.
that's what I got to
You're,
do.
you're back. Whatever you got to do to get back in the flow. With
I will say that taking a week off is the worst thing ever for this show because it made me reflect on all the shit that we do, and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't even want to turn.
You don't want to go back to it.
Yeah, I like walked. Okay, so I got back from my vacation. I walked past the office. The studio. Looked in here and I saw the computer and the mixing board, and I was like, oh, why didn't anyone fucking break in? Take all this shit, man. Oh, so angry. So angry. But you guys, did you take care of?
I'm surprised you didn't break in and sell it all off.
Oh, fuck, I should have. Shit.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
Why didn't you tell me? You would have got your money back.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. All right, can't ever go on vacation again.
Mhm.
Gotta watch out for you guys. I was gonna say my friends. and I was
Mostly
like,
just
oh,
him.
Can't say that. No, did you guys take care of the mobile gear? I haven't inspected it yet. If there's one fucking scuff on any of those mics or on that gear,
So we took it to Lake Eola,
And,
and the swan shit all over the microphone.
shit all of the gears.
Yeah.
But, is it a lot of gears that is
It's actually all white now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, to wash it off, we dunked it in the lake.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, good. Thank you.
It's
And we
clean
brought
now.
like a washboard out. We're like,
Oh,
yeah, gotta grind it off of there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm,
So it's
mhm.
clean now.
it's like
Okay.
shiny chrome.
That's
color. Yeah.
The fuck? We dipped it in gold. Why would you do that? I don't know.
And we wanted to get like a true experience of podcasting on the road. So we hooked up
Yeah.
the two external mics. Like we got two more mics.
Yeah.
Well, we got two mics for us to use, and then the two XLRs that you have.
Yeah.
We plugged those, and then we hung them out my window and let them drag across the road while I drove around,
Oh,
so you
okay.
can hear
Okay.
like the open road.
But you used our good mics for the dragging sound effects, right?
Well, that one of the best. sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I
and
figured.
then
Okay,
about
good.
halfway through that, we took one of them out and put it
Uh-huh.
in Zach's engine compartment.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
obviously
get some good-
his car's gonna explode at any moment in
Mhm,
time,
yeah,
and we
mhm.
want to make sure, just in case, that we could catch that.
Yeah, it sounded good.
It sounded pretty good.
All right.
But it's on the bag.
I'm
right
very
here.
The bag doesn't have any holes in it or any used.
No, the bag's fine.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
That's all I
no,
really
we
care
just
about.
you know
I care about my free fucking promo branded backpack from 1998.
Mhm.
That matters more than the hundreds of dollars of the body.
We just let
gear.
a,
All good.
a homeless person borrow it for the week,
Oh.
and I got it back from him. I actually had to beat him up for
Is
it.
his name Levi?
It might be.
We'll talk about that story a little bit later. But yeah, I will say that taking a week off it drains my soul because coming back in, you gotta get right back into stride.
Not the week off, the coming back.
coming back. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah.
You're you're leaving. You're like, oh, this is fantastic. I'm gone. And then as soon as you like start coming back, you're like, fuck.
You ever notice that, like on
Oh.
vacation? Let's say I know you guys, Zach, you haven't taken a vacation in a long time, have you?
The cruise.
Ah,
Yeah.
no, but if you ever go on a vacation, like a long one, like a week or more, right?
Right.
And leading up to it, you're like, fuck, all right, I get to take a week off work. I get to go do this. I'll have all this fun. I got all this stuff planned out. And then, like, the first day, you get up in the morning, you're like, go on your vacation. And you're like, shit, I got 7 days. This is going to be awesome. And then every day after that goes like super fast. And then you wake up and you're like, fuck, I got to go home tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Right.
I gotta like pack all my shit. Like it's fucking flies by, and I hate that. I hate that feeling. I don't know why. Is that just my brain shutting down?
I don't know.
That I can't perceive time correctly anymore.
That's why I welcome the apocalypse scenario.
Yeah,
So
my
much.
whole life is a vacation.
You know what's easier than getting up and going to work and paying bills? Just having to
fighting for my life
yeah,
every
just
day.
having to fight for my life every day. Just having to kill other
Yeah.
people so they
Uh-huh.
don't
Well,
kill
I
me.
mean, that is
That's
what,
so much easier.
that's what we evolved from. So
Yeah.
that's all we know.
I know that by
Really.
instinct.
Yeah.
So it's way easier than
Right.
having to fucking get up and go to work
Mhm.
and sit in traffic
Yeah.
and then
The humans are not meant to do that. They're meant to murder
get
each other.
mad when my lunch order gets wrong at Taco Bell.
Oh,
and
so fucking angry. So
Yeah.
angry.
You did whip it back across the counter at them
of course.
and scream, "Make it right!"
Yeah. You have to make sure that you overhand slam it in the counter 3 times
Yeah.
first, just so
The
everything
first
gets real.
one, the first one, like mushes the burrito into itself.
Yeah.
The second one blows it out of the paper wrap that it's in.
Yeah.
The third one blows out the whole plastic bag and gets
Yeah.
all over the back of the kitchen.
Exactly.
Yeah. I have sent shit back to Taco Bell before because it has been unedibly messy. But I am a dick about that kind of stuff. I got a quesadilla one time and they like cooked it in aluminum foil for some reason, right? They like made a quesadilla, wrapped it in aluminum foil, and put it in the press and pressed it.
Okay.
That's weird.
So I don't know why they fucking did that. So they pressed it and then they pulled it out. So when I went to like open it from this, it was I don't know if they were like out of bags or something, but they fucking cooked it and gave it to me in aluminum foil. So I opened it up.
Ah, my hands!
It's fucking ridiculous. I opened it up and all the cheese was like melted to the fucking aluminum. Like it was
Right.
stuck. I go to peel it off and it was like this limp, wet, like shitty quesadilla. And I said, I'm not doing this. And I
Slept
made
it 3 times.
yeah, slammed it down 3 times, and I made the wonderful gentleman go back and make me another one while I watched him do it. I was
You'll
like,
send your
well,
burrito back too at Chipotle if it unwraps.
yeah, no, that pisses me off. That pisses me off so fucking
That's
much.
false. He makes me take it.
Yeah,
Oh,
back.
that's
I don't-
true.
I'm not a
I
man.
agree to
I'm
it.
not a man. I
No, you're not because you also when we got here, Brie was outside pulling weeds.
yeah, I made her take the garbage out earlier too.
Yeah, she.
Oh yeah,
pumps
she
it-
said that's why she originally went outside was to take the garbage out, then decided she needed to pull the weeds.
Yep.
Yeah, you make her pump gas. You make her mow the lawn.
Yep. I do all those things. That's all true. This is not like
I think, that
character
makes
for the
you,
show.
I think that makes you more of a man.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you.
That you make your woman do all your menial
All my
tasks.
chores.
Yeah.
I disagree
Why?
because those are.
Because then he gets to sit inside in the air
Yeah.
conditioning and drink more beer. That's
Yeah.
what's more manly than
I'm
that.
not saying
Yeah.
it's not better.
well,
I'm
it
just
is.
saying.
Obviously, I'm doing something right. It's working here. I'm doing it right.
I'm just saying if you're basing off of what's a real man in the realist man era in
Uh-huh.
the 50s,
Everyone
Man.
does the work.
yeah, they do the yard. Well, they
This
did
is-
2 things. They did the yard work
Yeah.
and they went to work.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 things. Well, they pump. Well, no, other people pumped your gas back
Right.
then.
Back then. No. I do none of those things.
No.
Like I said, this is not a character. This is all 100%
Yeah,
true.
this is
All
true.
these things really happen.
Yes.
She was literally out there taking the garbage out and pulling weeds while I was sitting here on the computer earlier.
Yeah. Starting music.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good life. I will say
That
that.
is a good life.
It's a good life.
I mean, it's worked for you 10 years, right?
Yeah,
there you go.
10 years. So
Clearly, it's a system that works.
Yeah.
All right. Well, why
I
argue
know
with
how
you?
to pick them. So
You want to get into your vacation?
yeah,
adventure?
let's talk a little about the vacation.
Well, you talk about it, not us.
You tell me about it. I don't remember any of it.
All right. So you left last week.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Okay.
All I know is you left. Not this past weekend, but the weekend before, and you
I left last Saturday.
texted me when we're real drunk, but you,
Oh,
wouldn't,
yeah.
you wouldn't give me any details. You just were drunk texting me, and you said,
Mhm.
"I'll tell you when I get back."
I forgot all of it.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I got a drunk call while I was babysitting. I had to go outside because Paul was so loud on the phone the kids could hear him.
That's awesome. That sounds like something I would do. But all right, so I'll tell you a little bit about it. Last Saturday, I went on a trip to Tennessee.
You and Bree went.
Yep, and we met her family up there. I'd never been to that part of the country before. So it was-
Tennessee.
Yeah,
Okay. The middle part.
Yeah.
Well, the
the south middle part,
Middle East.
south central. I don't want to go to south central.
Middle East.
It's the Middle East of the U.S.
It technically is, yeah.
Don't tell people in Tennessee that.
No. They'll be very angry with you. So I went to the Middle East, and
You can't say he doesn't know his geography.
yeah, that's true. He knows his shit.
Yeah.
But I don't like driving super long distances at one stretch. You know what I mean? Like I like to break it up a little bit.
See, I'm the opposite.
You'd rather just pound it out. Well,
Yeah.
as soon as I said that, I was like, yeah, I would. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would.
No, I enjoy road trips.
See, I do, but I enjoy. Okay, the driving, the mileage is not what bothers me. It's just like not. I don't know. I like to, like I said, break it up. I'll take a road trip, but I want it to be like a fucking week-long road trip. You know?
Well, that's fine if you're like stopping and doing things
Yeah,
between.
that's what I wanna
But,
do.
Like, if you're just driving from point A to point B,
Yeah.
and like you're just stopping.
So that's what
every
I
once
mean,
in a
like-
while. No, not to like.
Not to like piss and stuff like that and refill my fucking Cheetos, but
Right,
like,
yeah.
no, I mean like I want to set like stopping points and I want to get out and spend the night there and do. that
Okay,
city.
yeah, that's fine.
That's what
yeah.
I like to do.
Yeah, but if you don't plan any of
Experience
that, just going point A to point B, I don't
'Cause-
mind doing that.
Yeah, no, if I don't have anything in between, yeah, I just want to fucking get it done with. But I don't feel like you experience the road trip when you do that. Right? Does that make sense? You just fucking drive. You're just driving. You're not like doing anything exciting.
We know half of America, there's fucking nothing in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing you can do is just drive through it.
Yeah, that's true. Or fly over it. Those are the fun
Yeah,
states.
that's
Yeah.
prefer flying over.
I call bullshit on that. I guarantee you there is something to do in every city in America.
Well, yeah, it just depends on whether you like to do it or not. Because obviously,
There's a bar at every
obviously
city in
people,
America.
yeah, agreed.
There's a bar and a hotel at every city in America. So there you
can
go.
Drink and fuck.
Exactly. My two favorite
What,
fucking things.
what else do you need to do?
Yeah, I'm serious.
You're becoming picky at that point. If
Yeah.
those 2 things aren't good enough for you,
Yeah, come on.
then I don't know what to fucking say because you are a prude.
No, but I mean, do you see
Well,
what I'm
when
saying?
you're a
Like,
fat Midwestern bitch.
like, yeah, I'm not saying I want to go to the world's largest ball of yarn and shit like that. Like, I mean, there's something to do. Like, there is a little downtown, a
Leanne
fucking
does.
the world's largest ball of yarn.
Yeah, she's an old ass bitch.
Yeah, she is. That's true.
Knits
She would
and
be like,
shit.
"Oh my god, I can make the world's largest sweater with that. I can make the world's largest blanket and then never give it to anybody."
No, I've given everything I made away.
Okay, all
And
right.
they're like, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No, but fuck. You see what I'm saying, right? There's a little downtown area. I'm sure there's a corner store. I don't know.
Mhm.
Even in these, I'm thinking like Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, shit like that, right? You're
Right.
talking it's just cornfield. That's all it is.
Mhm.
But every town has a bar
Yes.
and a general store with wooden
Right.
floors.
General store, yeah.
Yeah, that I could just walk in and buy whatever I want. Right?
Yeah.
That's a good time. I want to explore all those things.
I went camping in North Carolina once.
Did you raise up, take your shirt off, spin around your head like a helicopter? It's a Petey Pablo reference.
No, I didn't do that.
It's funny you say that though, because when we were driving, we had to drive through North Carolina to get to Tennessee, and it said now entering North Carolina. And I
Yeah.
was like, if they are good at marketing, they would put a sign underneath it that said, "Come on and raise up, take your shirt off, spin around your head like a helicopter." And then after you left North Carolina, when you crossed into like South Carolina or something, it would say, "Now leaving North Carolina, entering South Carolina, put your shirt back on."
That's really fucking funny.
Yeah. I thought of that while driving. This is what I do. This happens when I get behind the wheel of the car. But anyway, you went camping in North Carolina?
Yeah, and there was like one of those. It was
One of
It
those
was like
signs
a
that said that?
no.
A saloon next to a general store.
Yeah, there's no saloon, but there was.
Was there a spitting bucket out in front of the store?
They
There
had
may
like
have
the
been.
two like double doors, like
Yeah.
It was like a.
Spittoon. Excuse me. I'm from a civilization.
It was like a real campground and everything. Not like a KOA, but at least still like a real campground.
Sure, yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, like a few miles down the road.
Yeah.
Because it was in the fucking mountains. There was like a general store, like
Yeah.
wood everything that had. Literally, they had everything there.
Yeah, it's just
Because
a little
they've
bit
just been collecting things since 1930 when they opened.
Yeah.
And whatever hasn't sold is just still
Sitting
sitting on
there.
the shelf.
Yeah.
And everything has dust all over
That's
it. It's
awesome.
very dim lit.
Right. And they only take
And you can
small
barter.
silver coins.
yeah.
yeah, you can barter stuff.
That's
like, Hey,
awesome.
all I've got is this fucking giant ball of yarn I stole.
Yeah.
What can I get for
I'm
this?
rolling in the
Yeah.
fucking world's largest ball of yarn. But you can have the whole store, son.
Yeah, right.
Deal.
But no, we so on the way up, I said I don't like driving. It was about an 11-hour, 10 and a half hour trip,
Mhm.
roughly, from my house to the cabin we were renting to stay in for the week. And I said, fuck that. I'm not going to do 10 and a half hour, 11-hour drive in one shot.
Right.
We'll stop in Savannah, Georgia, which we have been before, and I really like that town.
Mm.
So it's almost exactly right in the middle. I think it's like 4.5 hours to Savannah, then the rest, the other 5-6 hours, whatever it is, to Tennessee. And I said, that's perfect. So we'll drive up to Savannah, stay there for the night. I'm dying. Wake up in the morning, feeling like P. Diddy, hop in the car, and finish the trip.
Right.
That all sounds great, right?
Mm.
So we get to Savannah, and I was having a hard time. I'm a cheap motherfucker. I don't know if you guys know this or not, right?
Mhm.
So I was having a hard time in the week leading up to the trip booking a hotel in Savannah for that night. I only needed a one-night hotel, and I don't like spending more than $100 a night on a hotel. It fucking makes me angry because it's stupid. I don't need like a 5-star hotel. I would be happy with like a La Quinta style. You know what I'm saying? I just need a bed, a fucking TV, and that's all. That's
By the way,
basically
a
it.
one-night hotel is what my dick calls girls downtown.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, good.
So I was perusing Priceline, which is my website of
Good
choice.
alliteration.
No, thank you. I was perusing Priceline to try and find like a good deal on a hotel, and everything was either I think there was something going on, like a parade. I don't know. Do people do parades anymore?
I think there's like
Yeah.
a gay pride parade going on in Savannah, Georgia.
Fuck, was there really?
No.
It was that weekend.
Oh god.
Was it? No, it was the
it's
weekend
last
before.
month.
Okay. Well, I was having a hard time like finding a good hotel, right? Because every time I would bid like $100, it'd say your bid is too low, and I said that's bullshit. I've stayed here before for cheap. I want to stay in like the downtown
The
area.
problem is that everybody knows Savannah is cool now.
Yeah, that's true.
So
It's no longer cool then.
But there should be something, like, you know what I mean? If it's in like the downtown area, basically all I wanted was a place to fucking sleep. How difficult can this be for $100? That's a lot of money, right? For a hotel.
For one night, yeah.
For one fucking night. So everything was like, no, they wanted me to book me in like these 5-star hotels, and it was like $350 a night. And I said, fuck that. I'm not doing that shit. So we ended up not being able to find one. So on the way up, we were like, okay, well, I guess we just have to kind of pull the trigger on this. Either pay more money and stay downtown, or bid $100 and not stay downtown.
Mhm.
So we're like, fuck it. I guess we'll just not stay downtown because I don't really want to spend that money, right? We'll just take a cab or something to the downtown area, take a cab back, leave in the morning. It's fine.
Which, by the way, would be more money if you just spent the 100
Don't
plus a little bit for staying downtown.
don't check this story with logic, okay? There was no logic being factored in here. This is pure cheap, all right? And if I'm not spending the money at once, it doesn't make sense to me. You see what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
if I just spend $100 and then I spend $50 later on cab rides,
that's better
fine.
than spending 130 once.
Yes, exactly. See, fuck no, that's wrong. Shit. But we booked. It was like a fucking. I'm gonna call it out. It was a Best Western, right?
All right.
We ended up price lining a Best Western. It was $100 after the taxes and fees. It was about $130, right?
Yeah.
So we're like, okay. So we plugged the address into the GPS, drive up there, and we're like driving through. It tells us to get off at this exit or whatever. We get off in Savannah. We're driving through. And we're like driving through the ghetto. And we're like, oh, fuck, thank God our hotel's not over here. And it's like, you've arrived at your destination. And I was like, the fuck we have. It was literally like in the middle of like the hoodiest hood part of Georgia I've ever seen. It was fucking
the
ridiculous.
hoodiest hood?
The hoodiest hood. Like there were literally people with hoodies. It was creepy.
White ones?
Yeah. White hoodies, right? Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying? Yeah. I said that. No, that's the other part of Georgia. I didn't.
Yeah.
So we were like, oh, fuck, this place is not in the nicest area. But I was like, it's a Best Western. How fucking shitty could it possibly
It's
be?
a chain. So
Right,
it has
yeah.
to
It's
be,
not like I'm staying in some mom and pop dump like in the middle of nowhere, right? So we whatever, we're checking in. And
It wasn't weird that it was spelled like WESTRIN
URN
or IRN Western.
Best Western.
Yeah.
It was, but that didn't ping my spider senses. So we go up to the front gate and we're like, whatever.
The front gate. You went up to the front gates of the Best Western.
I knocked on the fucking portcullis. Yeah. They lowered the drawbridge
Yeah.
and I rode my steed.
Open the gates.
Yeah. I rode my steed across. You know what that means, right? That's what
You rode your own dick across.
yeah, I grabbed it and then like
You put like
Put reins on the.
you
Oh,
put
yeah.
reins on your dick.
You
and
put
then-
reins through the pee hole and like ran and ran it across.
You can't fucking speak, all right.
Well, he has
It's
like
fun to
a
be.
Prince Albert piercing
Yeah,
on his
yeah.
dick,
Oh, yeah,
so it's
yeah,
easy
yeah,
to touch
yeah.
the reins
True.
too.
Yeah, just hook it right onto those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! All right, so we I rode across the bridge on my steed, and we went to the front desk, is the word I was looking for, and we said, okay, well, we're checking in under Russell. So they said, okay, we've got it out here on Priceline. Your room number is this. Unfortunately, the only room we have available right now is a double bed, and it's a smoking room. And I said, that's fucking wonderful. First of all, I didn't know that they still had smoking rooms. Why?
In Georgia, yes.
Yeah. So I was like, I was like pissed off or whatever, but I was like, oh, I'm not that big of a deal. We're just staying here
One
for the
night,
night.
whatever.
Not gonna fucking bother me. So we drove around, and there's gunfights in the street next to us or whatever. We like pull around, and there's along the fence. Which, first of all, don't ever stay at a hotel that borders a Waffle House. Number one, that's fucking terrible. So this place is next to a fucking Waffle House.
that didn't set your spidey senses.
That
off?
did. That
Oh,
set my
did?
spider
No.
senses. I didn't see it until we drove around. Like, if I looked out my room, I could smell the oil in the shit, and I could
If you
see the
looked
fucking
out
Waffle
your
House.
room, you could smell the oil.
Yes,
Oh,
I
okay.
can smell with my eyes. You piece of shit. All right. So we get in the room, and it smells like a straight up fucking ashtray. Like it is
Of course,
soaked
it's a
into
smoking room.
everything.
Yeah.
And I'd never been in a smoking room before. I didn't know how intensely a room could possibly smell like cigarette smoke. When people smoke around me, it doesn't really bug me because
You're outside.
it's outside. You know what I mean? But when you go into and I've been in smoking bars my whole fucking
Yeah.
life
But you're
essentially.
drunk.
But I guess this fucking bugged me. I lost my shit. I started punching things. I was like ripping the fucking lamps down, bending stuff over my knee, doing feats of strength. It's fucking crazy.
Punching holes in the wall. Like,
Yeah.
"Ah!"
So now you have to pay even more for
Yeah.
this room
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
you
'Cause,
fucking damaged
yeah.
everything.
So I was fucking Hulk raging. I was yelling at Bree. I was like, "You booked a shitty hotel." I'm like, "Yeah." Maybe she's crying, sitting on the AIDS bed. Oh, it's fucking terrible.
And then the like repair guy came back. He was fixing the shower
Yeah,
when we got there.
there's a dead body in the
It
in the
was
tub.
fucking-
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then
He's actually grinding it up and stuffing the body
he's
down
like,
the pipe.
I didn't realize you guys was in here. I'll be back later. And I was like,
What
the fuck? And I said, all right, we'll be.
God damn it.
What? Is that bad? What? I don't.
No, go on. No.
Back to the rage punching.
Oh fuck. So I rage punched and I said, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna have to power through this. We'll just drag all the shit into the room and then we'll go downtown. I'll get drunk. I'll come back. I'll sleep here. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. I'll bring all the stuff in the room and then I get more angry because I close the door and I could literally, the door like didn't fit the fucking door frame. So you could see like the light like coming in on all three sides of the door essentially, right? Not a seal at all.
Right.
The room was hot as shit. It smelled like smoke. And I said, fuck this place. We're out of here. Right. Because I was like, is the stuff safer? Because I had all my nice camera gear and all of our stuff for like the trip. I was like, is it safer if I leave it in the car to get broken into? There's a big sign on the
They're not
fence that
responsible
says,
for your shit.
Yeah, essentially. So I was like, well, is it safer if I leave it in the room? Or if it's safer if I leave it in the car? And I
No.
said, I'm not going to make that call. I'm going to put the shit in the car and we're fucking out of here.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just spend more money and lesson learned, I guess, right? So we load all the shit back up. And again, since I'm a fucking real man, I sent Bree up to the front desk to check us out and say, we're not fucking staying in this dump.
Yeah.
So she did that. And then
Did you guys get like any money back or
You're
anything?
welcome, by
no.
the way.
no. Because it's on Priceline. That's the whole
Yeah.
point of Priceline is it's like you don't, it is what it is.
Yeah, I walked up to the lady and I said, we can't sleep in there. It's really bad. It's going to bother our allergies. And she goes, well, you already paid, so you guys can just leave. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
You bitch.
Yeah. So we fucking left. And then we went downtown and I rage drank like 16 beers.
Of
I
course.
got fucking hammered drunk.
Yeah.
It was
As you
Two
should've.
slushy things. You didn't have beer.
oh yeah. Have you guys ever been to Savannah before?
Nope.
You should go. So you've been to Chillers downtown, right?
Yeah.
They have like those alcoholic slushies.
Yeah.
They have those in Savannah. They have like it's like famous for that place or whatever. And it's like ridiculous amount of alcohol. And they serve you in like a giant, like 32-ounce fucking cup.
Okay.
And they put a floater on everything and they mix it all there. And it's really fucking high alcohol. So I had 2 of those and like 6 beers. And I'm like hammered drunk at this point. So I said, fuck it. We're not booking another hotel. I'm going to sleep in the street, essentially.
All right. Okay.
So we drove around for a little bit. We found a parking garage, and I was like, that's perfect. We'll just find a little secluded area in the parking garage, and we'll sleep there. So we left all our stuff in the car, locked it up, went downtown, and started drinking more, essentially.
Okay.
That was my plan at that point. I'm like, I'm just going
Right.
to sleep in the car. No big deal. I've done it once. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Bree was not happy with this solution at all. She was like, oh, well, we'll just drive for a little while and, just book a hotel in the next town over or something.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm going to get so drunk right now because I'm so angry that I'm not going to want to drive. And she said, okay, that's fine. We'll just sleep in the car. Whatever. She didn't want to fight with me. So this is about the time that we started just bar hopping. And the more I drank, the less angry I got. I was fucking mellowed
Yeah.
out. You see what I mean? Then I decided that I would call you guys and let you know
Yeah.
about my fucking progress.
You
so
told me
far.
a little bit about the hotel. You said, how am I supposed to fuck on twin beds?
Oh, did I say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that to me too. You said that to me too. You're like, it's not even worth staying there.
Yeah. I don't remember any of this. This is the phone calls. You're gonna have to fill me in on this because I literally don't even remember calling you guys.
You didn't call me.
I called you first.
No, you didn't call me.
I texted you.
You only text me.
Okay, I texted you. For some reason, I called you, Leanne. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I don't know why you called me either.
I-
You were texting me, and then all of a sudden you were calling me. and
I think I
like,
might have called you by accident, and then I was like, "Ah,
You just
fuck
went with it?
Yeah, I was like, "Ah, what's that? That's something."
Pretty much. That's
Yeah.
about how you sounded.
So, what exactly did I fucking tell you guys? Because I don't remember much. I blacked out walking around this city here.
You screamed Obama like 57
that's
times.
fine. It's Georgia.
You're like
That's
the
fine. then.
Confederate flag and gay marriage, and you just kept ranting. Like
Angry
crazy.
about all of it.
Yeah.
You
I have no
were
idea.
texting me, You were like, Savannah's awesome. I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
And then
Fuck this place.
And then that's when you called me, and then
Yeah.
Bree was saying, "Hey, girl," in the background.
Hi, girl.
Well, we had wandered around. If you've ever been to Savannah before, they have listeners, not you guys, obviously, since you just told me you hadn't been there.
Right.
So they have everything is around these squares, like little parks they have everywhere throughout the whole city. So Brie and I were there a year or so ago, and we took a really cute photograph in one of them, and we wanted to retake, a picture, go down there, see it, blah, blah, blah. So we're walking down, so it's pouring fucking rain. I'm hammered drunk. I don't give a shit, right? We get to this park, and it's like Bum Central, essentially. And I was drunk enough to just start talking to these guys, which I got this guy's life story, and it's extremely interesting. And I want to tell you guys a little bit
Is this
about
a long
it.
story?
Yeah, a little bit. Want to take a break?
Should we take a break?
Yeah.
I need to piss and refill my beer. So before you get into your bum's life story, let's take a little break.
This is a new artist named Zella Day. So she's good. I like it. Check this out.
Tits.
There. You're listening to No Guarantees, show number 49. We'll be back in 5 to 8 minutes with my bum life story. Welcome back, everybody. That was the Interrupters. They sound like the Distillers a lot. I like that. I'm getting more into that style of like old school punk. I never really liked it when I was in high school, but I'm getting back into it now. So
I was gonna interrupt you, and then
I see what you did there because they're called the Interrupters.
yeah, and then I didn't.
I get it. But that was what? What? Before that, it was Zella Day with High. I like that. I like that style too. Like trippy.
It's a good song.
Chippy stuff.
Feels good.
Yeah, man. Welcome back. Show number 49.
Boom. No guarantees. Anyway, make sure if you haven't, last Monday when we did not do a live show, Jesse and I did some mobile recording. You can find that at noguarantee.show.com. Apple people, you can download it on iTunes.
Yep.
And if you have iTunes, go on there, rate us 5 stars. That'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, much obliged. I'm from the South now.
Oh yeah, much obliged.
I'm a Southern boy now.
Okay. Do that, and there's GoFundMe, GoFundMe.com/no guarantees. If you donate tonight,
Oh yeah.
Ship Dicks are 50% off right now. You're more likely to get a dick right now.
Yeah.
So just saying.
Because you're really helping our profit margins.
Yeah,
So if
that
you
way-
donate tonight, we can ship it
Instead
tonight.
of spending the $20 out of the 25 you donate, we only have to spend $10 out of the
Yeah.
25 you
That'd be
donate.
great. That'd be fucking great.
So thanks for that. Facebook, you can look us up, No Guarantee Show. Just look us up on that. Like us, we're at like 188 likes. So getting to 200 would
There
be
you go.
cool. 200 people,
Told your
only
friends.
10 listen.
Yep.
So that's fine because on paper, nobody knows.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
So-
That's all that really matters.
Yeah.
Until you just fucking said it over the air right there.
But they're not listening.
Nobody listens,
They
so
don't
it doesn't
listen, so they don't know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Anyway, so that's all our shit. Find us on there. Help us out. That really does make a difference in our little lives. Yep. Really help me.
So you want to tell us this?
Okay, so let's get back into it. We're talking about My Night in Savannah, which is a porno that I'm filming
Yeah.
about a Southern girl named Savannah.
Yeah. All right.
One night hotel.
Yeah. So we're hammered drunk walking through these parks, and it's bum crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's raining too. So there's all these bums in our pavilion,
Mm-hmm.
and this one bum, he fucking jumped out at me. I don't mean literally like attacked me. I mean
Yeah.
like
And he punched
You're
in the
like,
face like, ah!
I mean, there's something about it. You saw him,
Right,
and
I
it
was
like
that
there
fucking
was
guy.
that bum,
So I was drinking a beer in front of him, right? 'Cause
Right.
that's what you do.
and he
You
could smell it.
Slapped it out of my hands. No, he.
He's like, can I get a sip?
I saw him originally when I was in because this is like the main park. They had like a little cafe. You can go in there, and they had actual beers in there. I was like, oh shit! So
Is this a scenario where like you're in the bar and it's raining outside,
I see
and
a
like
guy
you
walk
see like
by.
a stray dog,
Yeah, he's like looking,
and he's like
in,
laying
yeah.
under like a park
Like
bench,
shivering. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. No,
and you meet eyes a couple times.
no, this is not like that at all.
And then
He-
at the end of the night, you're walking away from the bar, like you're back home,
Yeah.
and you're like, and you turn around,
Yeah,
he's
there he
laying
is.
there,
Mhm.
and you see him, and you just got to go back to him.
Come here, boy. And then he-
Yeah.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
don't call
They
him boy.
get-
They don't like that.
He gets up and walks over to you.
No, I was in the restaurant, the cafe or whatever, getting a beer, and he walks in, and I couldn't tell if he was a bum or not the first time I saw him.
That was disgusting. I was all over my fucking leg, you sick fuck. I'm sorry. It's all a candy bag now, too. I can't even eat anymore.
It's wrapped.
You just infected the candy bag. you
It's
piece of shit.
wrapped.
I hate you.
Can you close the door too?
That piece of shit.
What's worse?
He's all over my goddamn knee, sick fuck.
and you have like an open wound on your knee.
Yeah. Fucking asshole.
What's worse? We see you later party with Paul's face.
Yeah,
Worse? You sneezing on my leg. Funnier farting in his face.
yeah, exactly. Bent over and literally farted in my face before the
No,
show.
I gotta describe it better. 'Cause I got the full scene of this. So we're doing our pre-show crap. We're just
Yeah.
messing around,
Uh-huh.
and there's this perfect moment where the song stops and there's this pause, and Zach is turning to walk away from Paul.
Yeah.
Paul's bent over, and Zach farts right in his face. And
Yeah.
it's the most perfect
like
fart. It's like,
Yeah, it's fucking fantastic. And
and Zach fell out of his chair laughing.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
yeah, oh, good times. This is what we do here
Yeah.
at the No Guarantee Studio.
It was the best.
But anyway, back on track. So I couldn't tell if this guy was a bum or not because he was a little disheveled.
How could you
He's wearing a
not tell?
suit.
He was
Like,
no,
what do you- how can you
he was
tell?
wearing like jeans.
I couldn't
and
tell if
like,
he was a bum
or just like a
or a
hipster.
Civil War actor.
Yeah, or a hipster. I don't know.
He was okay. I'm gonna describe him from the bottom to the top, and then you
Oh,
guys,
here.
you'll know.
But now he's there.
Yeah, you'll know when I realized he was a bum. Okay.
Okay.
So he's wearing like.
I was gonna make a really bad joke and I didn't.
Well, you can't do shit like that and then not make the joke.
Oh, I can.
All right. Well, I'll start at the bottom. He was wearing some older like
gonna
Chuck
say-
Taylors. So you're gonna say point at the arm? I don't. Did he have track marks? I don't know where you're going with it. Yeah. You're talking about his skin color. I know.
Oh,
No. He.
racist.
Yeah. It's in Georgia. It's fine.
All right. So older.
So he was wearing older like Chuck Taylors,
Okay.
like some Converse.
Yep.
They were a
like
little.
'em.
They were a little well worn. You know what I mean?
Most Converse are.
Right. So I'm like, okay, not sure. He's wearing jeans. They're
What fit?
again a little disheveled. They're not like super baggy, but they're not super fucking tight. They're like in the middle jeans,
Okay.
like your
so
standard
far you're
boot
describing
cuts.
hipster.
Yeah.
Right. So he's an older guy,
Okay.
but I couldn't tell how old because black people age really well. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't
Right.
know. He was somewhere between late 20s, early 40s,
Okay.
in that range. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
So 30s.
So yes, I guess I could have just said 30s.
Yeah.
But I don't know. The motherfucker could have been 50 for all I know. That's what he looked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So he had like a jacket on, and it was like I said, it was raining outside, so it was like wet. He looked a little disheveled, but I could have just been any random guy, right?
Yeah. It's raining.
So he had like almost like a military style jacket on, but it wasn't camouflage. It was like that canvas material, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Because I was like,
bunch
if
of
it's
pockets.
if it was camouflage, that's your tell.
Yeah, no. It was like it was like a dark green color, but it wasn't like a, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he just had like a regular like t-shirt underneath it. Now this is what fucking threw me. He was wearing like a Raiden rice patty hat, like.
Bum.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's probably a fucking bum. But he was a black gentleman.
Okay.
He's a
And-
lead farmer, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. He was wearing like a fucking Raiden hat, and he was filling up like one of those aluminum water bottles in the water fountain. And I was like, I can't fucking place this guy. I don't know if he's a bum or if he's just like a dirty
hipster?
person who's also in the rain
Like
and
an
just looks like
adventureman?
shit, right? You know what I mean? And he had a backpack, so he could have been an adventureman. He could have been, I don't know, just fucking weirdo. I don't know what he was. But he didn't look intimidating. Like, you know, you see a bum, and you're like, I don't want to fucking get near that guy. He didn't have that vibe to him. He just had
Okay.
like I'm just a dude filling my fucking water bottle out of the water fountain in my
Okay.
Raiden hat.
Right.
So I see him like go out the back, and then I walk out, and he had like a tripod stool thing that he pulled out of his backpack, and he's just sitting back there, right?
Okay.
And this is where he had like a fucking like a boombox. Like a
All right.
CD player boombox, and he was just like swapping fucking CDs in there, right? Just
All right.
playing some music.
Were
And
they
he's
his
just-
mixtapes?
that he wasn't. No, he
It
made.
would have been on fire then.
Yeah.
obviously.
No, he just like there was like 80s music though. It was
All
weird.
right.
You
Okay.
know what I mean? So there was like Madonna and like fucking Cyndi Lauper and shit like that. It was like it's fucking weird, man. So
I assume
I'm
this is
drinking my
battery operated.
yeah.
He's gotta be
fucking
rich
like
as-
one of those mega D cell boom boxes.
He's gonna be rich as fuck if he keeps affording
Right?
D-cell batteries. He keeps
Right?
switching CDs
Right?
like that.
Yeah, it's funny because we discussed that. So I'm out there with this fucking beer. I'm just drinking it or whatever, and then he just starts up a conversation. with
He's
me.
like, "Oh, have you heard my mixtape?"
He's like, check out this Cyndi Lauper, motherfucker. No. He just like starts talking to me about, I don't know, fucking rain or whatever it was, right? And we just get into a fun conversation, and I learn a lot about this fucking guy. And then he first of all, his name's Levi, which is odd.
It's not odd. It's in Georgia.
Yeah, I guess I've never met a black guy named Levi before.
How many white guys named Levi have you met?
I don't know. That's an Amish thing, right?
I don't know.
I think so. Anyway, his name is Levi. He was formerly an over-the-road trucker, and
Alright.
that's I guess he got stranded here essentially without.
Truck breakdown.
Yeah, that was his story. But I've heard that story from other people before. So at first I was like, this motherfucker is bullshitting me, right? When is he gonna ask me for 50 cents to get on the bus to get to wherever? You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
usually what they do, right? So we're talking, and he fucking takes his Raiden hat off, right?
Mhm.
And he has like
Huge fro.
the weird. Okay, kinda. You
But
could
it's still in the shape of the Raiden.
Yeah, it's
No,
triangles.
he
Yeah.
had like a like. All right, I'm gonna imagine like a tight fro, maybe 3 inches tall, right? Like a
Okay.
tight fro,
Right.
but it was only like the reverse mohawk fro. See what I'm saying? So it was like here around the sides of his head,
But-
Yeah.
but the
shaved in
middle
the
was
middle.
shaved, right?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm like,
Okay.
okay, fucker's crazy, right? And then where the hair would be, where his,
He had
in the middle,
a tattoo of a penis.
they had Chinese letters tattooed, like going from like
Oh,
his
really?
spine. You could tell they came from under his shirt and like all the way up over his fucking head to like his forehead, right? So like this motherfucker's got powers. He's wearing a Raiden hat,
Yeah.
and he has tattoos that come from under his shirt to like the top. And you know what his power was? The power to tug on heartstrings. I'll tell you that.
Oh my god.
Come on, gay.
No,
Like he's a fucking wizard and he gave me powers, and afterwards he
Sam
disappeared.
said the audio cut out.
Oh shit. Hold on. I'll see if I can bring it back. But anyway, hold on. Keep talking. You can't talk, can you?
Yeah, I wasn't there, so I don't know
Okay.
what to say.
Nick said not for him. So
well.
and everybody else. So you just cut everybody else off.
Thanks, Sam, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Well, she can't hear me now because I just cut it off. I'll see if I can fix this here in a second. We'll do that. So anyway, he had fucking powers, and he told me his whole life story about how he became a bum, and he's now sleeping because he doesn't have his truck. His truck broke down. Blah 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 blah. I bought him a beer. I'd never done that before. I went back inside, bought the gentleman a beer,
Oh, a real piece of shit actually said something in the chat room.
and then we discussed life.
I'm sorry your story had to take a downhill turn like
make a
that.
shit. Yeah.
Well, you fucking turned it off.
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to.
I'm waiting to see if it's back now.
This is taking a dump. Check in, see if it's back. If not, I'm gonna have to cancel the mixer and bring it back up again.
Is it back, guys?
Anyway,
I'm guessing if nobody's answing that it's back, then
it's
no,
not
it's
back.
not.
Okay.
No.
So just you want to jump into something else real quick, and then I'll fix this.
No, I want you to fix it so we can.
Well, I have to fix this. I can't just fix it while there's dead air.
Yes, you can because they can't hear us anyway.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to edit all this out.
There's nothing happening, so
Alright.
just
No, we've always dead air in the actual
fucking-
show.
let
all
them
the
know what's happening
awkwardness.
right now. It's easier for you to type than me to fucking type right here.
Anyway,
So right now we're stalling because Paul's closing Mixler and opening it back up so we can start the show again. The show's gonna be in two separate pieces. So everybody listening to this, you know what's going on right now if you're in the chat room. Paul's no guarantees username. Password
typing.
is
don't read it. No.
Some people have switched to YouTube.
Well, don't switch to YouTube because that's dumb. Okay. We're gonna start
I think
broadcast.
it's-
Okay.
all right,
and
hey,
are we
we're
back?
back.
We
Yeah,
should be back.
now.
Okay. Anyway, we're back. So yeah, I met a bum. His name was Levi. He had fucking Raiden powers, and he's a cool dude. And I bought him a beer. I've never bought a bum a beer before.
Bought
See
a
what I mean?
bottle of beer.
Bought a bum. I get awkward around bums, and I say thank you. We've talked about this before. You know what I'm saying? Like someone will come up to me and they're like, "Oh, can I get 50 cents bus ride back to Michigan? Whatever. My family got stranded down here. Blah blah blah." And I say, "No, I don't have any money. Thank you." And then they say, "Thank you." Blah blah blah. And I say,
Thank you.
"Thank you." And they're like, I'm
Like, oh.
thanking them
Yeah, and they're like,
for asking me
they're
for
like, oh.
money.
They're like, oh, thank you. And you're like,
I'm like, no,
Thank you.
thank you, sir,
Yeah.
for making my day better.
yeah.
For asking
Knowing
me
that
for
my
money.
life is together and it's
Right.
amazing.
I do not have to ask you for money.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my bum story.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It was a good connection you had.
I did.
Yeah.
We bonded over that beer.
Is he like always there, or is he?
Yeah. From what I gathered, he's always there.
All right. So maybe
Everyone-
we'll see him again.
Maybe we should go back, say hi to him.
Okay.
He's a nice guy. Fucking nice guy.
And then you gave him a handy J and you went on your way. Yeah.
He
Did you bring him back to your hotel?
No.
You paid for the night for it.
That's true, but
Oh,
he
you should have gave the shit up
Oh.
in the room, you dipshit.
I'm such a dickhead. Oh my god! It should have been like, hey man, room 127 over at the Best Western's
It's
free.
under Russell. Go for
Yeah,
it.
go. Just check in, man. I already paid for it.
God.
I'm such a dickhead. I should have done that.
You're drunk.
I was
course you
fucking
were
hammered. I was fucking hammered. You just grabbed a giant bucket of cheese balls.
Cheese and
I
dick.
did. Actually, it's cheese balls,
Yep.
but I put
Cheese sticks.
Cheetos.
Cheetos sticks in there, so it's now cheese stick and balls. That's
Pat-
what I've dubbed it.
Patent that.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if you spill those on my carpet and grind them into the floor like those Cheez-Its, I'll fucking kill you.
That was Jesse.
I don't believe it. I believe it was both.
You
of
were
you.
here.
Oh yeah, it was Jesse. Jesse, piece of shit.
Spill it.
Jesse walks over and knocks it out of my hand.
Yeah, we run a tight ship here, gentlemen. We try to keep a clean studio now. That was in the old studio. By the old studio, I mean the same exact place. Just
Yeah. Now wipe your Cheeto fingers
This
all
is
over
our
the carpet.
sponsor.
All-
It's cheese balls.
cheese balls.
Does it say just cheese balls?
It's well, yeah, but the brand is Utz.
They should be called just cheese balls.
Just cheese balls.
I like that. We also talked about how it says made with real cheese on it. And
Yeah.
then we said there's no fucking way that that's real cheese.
No, that's just the company name.
Yeah.
Real
Yeah.
cheese.
We're gonna start a cheese company called Real Cheese, and this is not real cheese. Oh, it's false advertising. You get sued for that. No.
So I have two directions we could go in here,
Okay. I
Yeah.
choose the danger.
and I'll tell you why I thought of this, because he said Handy J,
Okay.
which first off, just say hand job because everybody fucking knows what you're saying. So obviously
Handy
that-
J is shorter. That's the point.
No, it's not. Hand
Handy
job.
J and
Handy
hand
J. Hand job is 2 syllables.
The
or 3
length of
syllables.
the fucking.
hand job's 2 syllables, Handy J is 3.
It's not the syllables. It's the length of the word. It's not
But the
Ooh.
syllables
But
is
the
what
syllable
makes
is
it
easier to
easier
say.
to say.
No, Handy J is quicker to say than hand job.
No.
Time me.
Anyway, what's the other direction we could go?
So,
I want to choose. I want to
With
choose.
Handy J,
I feel like this is like one of those choose your own
it is.
direction
It
books.
is. You can either turn to page 69.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I wish there's not a sexual number,
Yeah.
but
Or 96. Is that-
yeah, I guess no, because they're not facing. They're facing away from each
Oh,
other.
you're right. That's the after you 69, you did the 96.
Yeah,
You're like, I'm so disgusted with myself.
yeah.
I don't want to look at this person anymore.
You just turn around.
Yep. Yeah.
So we could go into. You were telling me how the South will not rise again.
Yes.
Because Hannah J reminded me of dicks, which
Uh-huh.
reminded me of rise,
Okay.
or rise reminded me of dicks. Or we could talk about how I thought a really good business front would be like palm readers, and
Okay.
they give happy endings.
Let's talk about that.
Well, but the South will rise again stays on your
Right.
Tennessee.
We'll touch
Georgia.
on there's after the
Oh, you'll touch on it.
Savannah. After Savannah, and we ended up sleeping in the hotel. I ended up getting up in the middle of the night, like 2 hours later. I wasn't sleeping in the hotel. Fuck me. Sleeping in the car in the parking garage. I woke up like 2 hours later, fucking sore, and I was angry again. So then I just decided we're just going to drive. So we drove another couple hours and then pulled over at a rest stop and slept the rest of the time there. But in driving through the South, I realized that people being so pissed off about the Confederate flag is hot news now, right? People are very angry about this, right? But the South, don't worry about it. The South is not going to be rising anytime soon, okay?
I don't
the
think anybody
mother-
thought it was.
Yeah, but the whole symbol of the Confederacy, the South will rise again and all that stuff. The South is in no danger of ever rising again.
No,
right?
the rest of the country is in no danger of the South.
Of the
rising.
South rising
Yeah.
again because it's a complete shithole.
It is.
Driving through those states, I realized that everything is made of wood there, and
Mhm.
no, it's fine. We're
No
good.
modern technology.
There is no modern technology. There's a lot of wood.
Smoking rooms.
yeah, yeah, a lot of smoking rooms.
So all our houses are made of
wood,
Wood?
yes,
Just
lot,
wood.
lot of wood.
wood.
And everything
concrete
is from
structures.
the 1800s. They haven't really progressed in technology past that. A few steam engines, but that's pretty much it. So the North and the rest of the country, you're fine. Don't worry about the South. It's completely in shambles.
They do have a black belt
They've
rating.
just now learned about the internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Yeah.
The internet. What's that?
Yeah, they still have dry counties in the South, which is complete bullshit to me.
Yeah.
The
I should be
cabin,
able to buy alcohol when and wherever.
the cabin we stayed in was in Dry County. The fucking
I'm surprised you didn't kill yourself.
one of the biggest whiskey distilleries in the world, Jack Daniels. The fucking factory is in a Dry County. They can make it there, but they can't fucking sell it there. How stupid is that?
That's fucking
The
stupid.
dumbest shit in the world.
Make more goddamn money.
South is shitty.
So okay, I say I get, but I don't get why it's still a thing, because typically you can't sell alcohol like on Sundays or something like that. Like
Mhm. That makes total sense to me.
Well, no, it doesn't make sense to me. But like the religious factor, Sunday, the fucking church, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
Still fucking stupid, but like I understand why religious people
Yeah.
choose that.
Yeah.
But I don't get the no alcohol all the time
Right.
thing.
It's craziness, man. Each Dry County has its own specific rules. Like the one I was in, you could
No alcohol.
well, not necessarily. It was like weird times. Like you could sell alcohol Monday through Friday from like 10 a.m. till like 3 p.m. or something like that. So that was the only time that you could buy
Those people
alcohol.
should be at work.
That's what I think that's what the
They
argument
don't have
is.
jobs. It's the fucking South.
They're farming.
I don't know, but that's like it was weird. Like
Maybe everybody
super
just
odd
makes their own.
times. Yeah. Well, we did go to a moonshine distillery, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's true.
bought some moonshine. That was fun, and we sampled it all, and I got hammered again for free this
Good,
time. It was awesome because at the distillery or whatever, they let you.
I thought moonshine was illegal.
Well, no, it's
I think
It's
certain-
illegal to sell.
yeah.
Ah.
You can make it,
Right.
You just can't sell it.
Right. But this is pretty much just whiskey that is brand moonshine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, they had like 13 different flavors of it, and you could take like these, like probably a quarter of a shot glass, and they would fill it up for you with each of the flavors, and you'd shoot that. It was delicious. And then we did that twice. So I got fucking hammered. That was good.
Good
times.
Do some math here.
Okay. Find out how many shots that was.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if they did 12, that'd be 3 shots, quarter each.
Did it twice though, so 6
Well, he had
shots.
13. He said.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we
An
had
extra one in there. So call it
12.
7 shots of whiskey.
So you had
That's a
each
lot.
time.
No, 3 each time.
Oh, you 7 full. Yeah.
yeah. That's a lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
You said a quarter ish.
Ish. We just
Why are we
figured it
really
out.
just doing this still?
Yeah, I don't know.
We figured it out. Anyway,
I'm gonna move to psychic hand jobs.
yeah. This is exciting. You wrote this down on the board, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, I was okay. We've talked about like the happy ending and stuff before. I think we even joked about like psychics and how they have like the hand on the door
Yes.
or on the window.
You like,
I was like,
what,
red?
like a psychic shop or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because it's the palm reader. That's the international sign for palm reading.
right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was driving by one the other day and I was like, man,
You're in the wrong part of town, buddy.
I don't remember what it was, but I was like, man, that seems like such a good front for like jacking people off.
Because no one ever raids those places.
Right. Nobody raids like
I'd also
palm readers.
Yeah.
maintain that if you are really psychic, you know exactly when to have your store open and when to have your store closed.
Right.
Make the most amount of money on your business. So
Yeah.
That's besides the fact of it's a front for hand jobs.
So you're saying like a big neon hand
But it would be white.
would be okay.
You put a white hand.
Well, no, you have
no,
a hand
that's how
and then
you
the,
know.
the palm would be white.
That's the easier. That's the easier. Yeah. The fingers are red. The palm is white.
exactly.
So that's the tell. Well, if it was more realistic, it would be the back of a hand, and it would be white across the back of the fingers.
Yeah, it'd be like splashed across the back. Yeah.
It'd be a red hand and white
Yeah.
across the back of the fingers.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, but that's how you would tell which places do and which places don't.
Sure.
If it's
Yeah.
a red hand, it's just a normal palm reader.
But if it's the
But
red
if
hand,
it's a
with-
white
with
hand,
the white fingers,
yeah, then you're good to go.
yeah, you know.
And it would be such an easy front because you charge for like a half an hour,
Uh-huh.
right? You go in, and in 5 minutes, they give you like a palm read. They
Mhm.
go, oh, I see, great pleasure in your future.
Oh, okay.
And you're like,
Oh, okay.
you're like, all right. They're like, do you like how that sounds? And then
Yeah.
you go, yes.
Yes.
And they go, would
20
you like a
more.
more in-depth palm read? And you go, yes.
Yeah.
And you go, well, we have to go into the room over here.
Uh-huh.
And then you go into the
Check out my crystal balls.
yeah. Yeah. Then you go into the
Uh-huh.
in-depth room
Yep.
and
And they give you the old handy J.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a perfect front.
I like it. So we should. Is that what you're saying? You want to start one of these, or are you just saying you would frequent? And that no one would ever think to fucking raid that, right?
Okay, so Sam just said, since they read your palm, do they jack you with your own hand? That's a really good idea. Because if they put their hand, you put your hand on your dick and they put their hand over yours,
They're
then
technically
do it?
not.
yours
You're
you're jacking off there.
yeah. So that was
She's just
not
holding
illegal.
your hand.
So if they got busted, you would just
Like,
you
no.
would get arrested for indecent exposure. That's
Right.
as far
Right.
as that could go.
Then, yeah, that's good for the business. Be like, it's on him. He's jacking it in here. I'm just holding his hand.
yeah.
I'm trying to get his hand off his
Yeah,
dick and get
yeah.
out of here.
I was
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah,
Stop, please.
Stop. Please.
Yeah, please
Yeah.
stop.
Please. That's what I was.
Yeah.
I was just trying to stop him.
See, but then again, what? Why would I not just
I was
jack
trying
off?
to pull his hand off his dick, but he kept pulling it down, and we just kept going back and forth.
That was weird.
Yeah.
No, why would you not just jack off? Why would you pay for a fucking palm reader to jack you off with your own hand?
Just the
The weirdness of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the ambiance, they'd have like a cool decorated
Yeah,
room
like-
and everything.
Now, obviously, you got to
Get
get
some incense going in the corner. Got a crystal ball. and everything.
Right.
Jack
Tell
off in
me.
a room like
Tell me you wouldn't.
It's an experience.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, now, are we going for real authenticity? Getting some like gypsy looking lady with like a bandana and like
God, no.
sunken in eyes?
No,
to, like
no,
give you a hand
no.
job? Or we get like hot chicks.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Yes. No.
Well, yeah, because obviously the
I don't want an old crone jacking me way out of hand. It's fucking
Well,
ridiculous.
that's the experience. It's
no.
gotta look authentic.
I want a.
Okay, hold on. So you have the old sunken in gypsy lady in the front.
Yeah.
she's,
She's
the
like,
one
go in the
she's
back.
the one that tells you that you're gonna have great pleasure in your future.
Yeah, and then you go in the back, the hot gypsy chick, and she gives you
yeah, she's in training.
the self jack off. I don't know what the fuck to call that.
I don't know.
Auto jack off.
I don't know. what
I
that
don't know.
means. That's a good idea, though. And it's not illegal, right? According to our no guarantee law book, that's totally legal.
I haven't heard that's not. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. It's,
What? Why don't they just suck your dick?
the palm readers now? Are we talking? What is this?
Anybody?
Is this like a lip reader scenario? You go to like a deaf place, they read your lips, but then
Like how much more is what's the upcharge on that?
I have no idea. I've never done it.
Like
To get a blowjob?
yeah.
I don't know. I've never done it.
What's reasonable to you?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
All right.
Like,
Okay. So if you go in there and you want a hand job,
would you rather
what
be
would
caught?
you pay for a hand job?
Wouldn't you? Okay, if the DEA, if the fucking
Dick Enforcement Agency.
if the Dick Enforcement Agency,
Yeah.
if whoever fucking busts in the door,
Uh-huh.
wouldn't you rather be caught like getting a blowjob than a hand job? Isn't it more embarrassing if she's like jacking you off
Like, oh.
than if she's like sucking your dick?
I guess. I don't know. I mean, either way, you're going to jail. Does it matter?
What if they came in real quiet? What if they didn't bust the door? What if they came in like
That's the
because if she was sucking your dick, you
Yeah.
could be like,
fucking post this guy.
yeah, you're like, check it out.
This
She
shit
doesn't
out.
know yet.
Yeah.
But you know, if she's just jacking you off and they open the door, she's gonna turn around and be like, oh, you know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So just get the blowjob.
Yeah. What is the upcharge on that? Like I said, what's reasonable to you?
Because if you're gonna put your hand on my dick, just put your mouth on it.
All right.
Yeah, I understand the logic, but
What
they're
if
gonna charge more for that.
they put your lips on your own dick and then just bobbed your head up and down? Is that totally is it?
So the Marilyn Manson.
Yeah. They break your fucking ribs. Then they put
God, they
your
punch you in the ribs
yeah,
a
they
million
punch
times
you
and
in
then
the ribs.
fold you up like origami
Yeah,
and make you
they put your mouth on your dick.
Yeah.
And
and like a staple. They staple you together.
God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Jesse.
I love it.
I'm just saying, there's money to be made.
There is money to be made in the white hand.
All right. So what are we gonna charge for these palm reading hand jobs? Like $20?
I don't know I've never been to a palm reader before. I don't know what that costs.
Yeah,
Like, what's the
I don't know what a
base-
fucking psychic costs, let alone a fucking hand job on the street.
Like a psychic hand job.
I don't know. $50? Is that a good round number?
20 for the
20 for the palm
so
read.
the palm
30
read,
for the
35 for the
for the fulfilling your destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you call it.
And $10 side bet if she can psychically tell you how many minutes it's gonna take before you come.
yeah. So if she gets it wrong, you get $10
Yeah,
off. You get
exactly.
pay $10
that's a
more.
good- that's a good-
Yeah.
that's a
Yeah.
good scheme.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's always
I mean,
right.
she's a gypsy, so that she guesses your weight at the fair anyway. So she can guess when I'm gonna fucking come.
You can
Like,
look at your balls and be like, that's a good 2.5 minutes right there. I can get that done in 2.5 minutes.
Do another side bet how you shouldn't guess how big you are
Oh, God.
before, and another you get more dollars off or on.
yeah, so
I
it's
like
like fair games too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a fair game
And then you win a fucking goldfish if she gets it right.
because that's not illegal because that's now a game of skill.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah.
How big are you? How
Uh-huh.
long it takes you to jack
I didn't pay
off?
for that. I paid for a goldfish.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I paid for.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
There you go. I figured it out. Loophole.
Yeah. It's like scalping tickets.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't pay $400 for those 2 tickets. I paid $400 for that pencil, and it came with 2 tickets.
Yeah.
Also, why don't Asian massage parlors just film it all and say
can
it's
put it
for
on
a
the internet.
porno, right? Then it's not illegal at that point.
Yeah. I
No
don't
one's
know.
signing fucking waivers in a place like that, right?
Yeah, because it's not legal in Florida and California to film pornography. So yeah, you could do that and get away with it.
Yeah.
As long as the person
I
signs
was
a
gonna say,
waiver.
as long as
Yeah.
the person who goes in for the
But-
massage says, "Yeah, you can film this." and
but
put
the
it on
problem
internet."
is they're not
here's
gonna
the
be
options.
like-
Here's the options. The Dick Enforcement Agency busts in and they
Yeah.
say, "Motherfucker, you're going to jail for getting jacked off in this place." And the Asian lady is like, "No, this is a porno. You're aware of that, right, sir?" And the guy's like, well, "Of course, I'm aware of that. Yeah, this is not. You know what I mean? He has to play along at that point. There's no waivers being signed.
Well, isn't it
You only
technically-
address it if it becomes a problem.
Aren't you allowed to video people in the state of Florida without their consent? There's just no. You just can't do video and audio.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the law is on that.
You should
Well.
find that out in the next break because that's
that'd
very
be
important.
That'd be interesting.
It's very important to
Yeah.
our business. Yeah.
Our psychic palm reading business.
Yeah.
We'll call it the white hand, right? That sounds
Yeah.
mystic and
Yeah.
good. I feel like the incense would really you have to get like smell to mask the smell of
Jizz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The joke snake's back, guys.
in like for some reason the blowjob is always left out. It goes from jacking off to sex.
Mm-hmm.
Just skip the hand job,
Right.
blowjob sex.
Okay. I agree. I don't know why you're yelling at me.
I just get so mad.
Fuck you!
These people that accept hand jobs are ruining it for all other men.
Right. Because no one wants that.
No, hand jobs are for when you're 16 years old.
Mm.
Did you just reminisce?
Yeah.
16.
And the girls never do it right. They don't have no fucking idea what they're doing. Yeah,
They have no idea how to handle a dick. I'll tell you that right now. This guy knows.
Yeah,
If
yanking
if
it
you're-
all over the place.
Yeah.
Just
It's if you're sucking it. It's
this
you know,
isn't.
I could pretend a little
Alright.
more.
You're
like,
not
you know what
playing.
you're
This
doing.
isn't Galaga, and you're
Yeah.
fucking like
jerking it around.
you're
right?
fucking using my dick, and then you're slapping my fucking balls like the fire button. You're
Yeah.
like, Jesus, it's attached to me. Give it a fucking break.
Yeah.
That's fucking amazing. That's amazing. Because there was a fucking stand-up arcade in the cabin that I rented, and I played the shit out of Galaga, and I was like, "This is all like jacking off." I didn't say that.
What a break.
Yes, I did. A break. Let's take another break and get our shit back together. This is Mice and Men. This is up their latest album. They're working on new stuff, so I'm excited to hear that. We will be back in 5 to 8 minutes with some more of show number 49. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Welcome back to the show. No Guarantees, show number 49. This is the third segment.
Aw.
You like that band? That was Two Tongues.
That was good. I literally had no idea.
That's Max Bemis from Say Anything and Chris Connolly from Saves the Day. That's their side project. They only did one album, but I like it. It's funky.
That was a good song.
Two Tongues.
How's the lights over there, Jesse? Because they keep going dim and bright. And I feel like they're going to explode.
Stop doing that. You're really going to fucking burn this house down. Since we did the electrical work in the studio when we rebuilt it, it literally could catch fire at any moment.
You can actually hear that buzzing in the audio. And you turn it off and it's buzzing.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
All right. Yeah, but one day you might be
Because
watching.
you bought a dimmer switch and the bulbs are not dimming bulbs.
I don't think that shit mattered, man. I thought it was all part of the
I don't
switch.
think that should mattered, man.
I've been in fucking Tennessee for a week. You're lucky I can even speak English.
That's true.
Like we mentioned, those motherfuckers aren't rising anytime soon.
The glass in these bulbs, and
It's
one day
gonna
they're just gonna
explode.
fucking explode. Glass all in our eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it explodes.
Say
in-
Shaw.
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 That'll be one of the best shows ever.
Oh,
I was
the one
screaming
that we
and
die.
fucking- yeah.
Uh-huh.
Ah!
Great audio.
You got some stories to jump into?
I do.
Do it.
Do it. All right.
Do it.
So I got one little quick stupid one for you.
Okay.
So this guy in California, Fresno.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
California, Fresno. All right.
Fresno.
So it seems like a
Fresno melt. Steak and
Yeah.
shake so good.
Mhm. Seems like a stereotypical, convenience store robbing.
Okay.
Well, instead of using a
Okay,
gun,
typical robbing.
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
instead of using a gun or a knife or any sort of
Weapon.
actual weapon, he throws a cup of Mountain Dew in the clerk's face and then steals
Ooh,
Give me the
that-
money, bitch.
That will burn.
and then steals the money.
So, what do you like? Okay,
It'll
so
make
I
your
imagine.
dick shrink too.
Oh, will it?
Guys, kill your sperm count.
I
Oh,
feel
that's
like
what it is. Yeah.
no, that's just something that your fucking teachers tell you so you stop drinking soda, right? That's not real,
Oh.
right?
No, I think that's real.
I don't know. We're not medical doctors.
It's the
here.
yellow number 5, right?
Yeah. It's
Oh
the
no,
yellow
you're
dynamo
right. I
flag.
did
Which
hear that.
these fucking cheese sticking balls have a lot of yellow number 5 in them. They have yellow 5 and 6.
Ooh.
Why do you need two yellows?
Because that's how you get orange.
Because
apparently.
2 yellows make an orange, Paul.
I don't think I learned that in the color wheel. So this motherfucker, I imagine he like walks into a convenience store, goes back to like the fucking fill up his big gulp, and like fills it with Mountain Dew, then walks
He's the one of the
front,
64
Yeah.
ones, 64 ounce. He needs maximum Mountain Dew.
and then fucking flings it in the clerk's face. What says, "Give me the money." Like I'd be like, "No,
I
I'm just
can't
minorly
see.
inconvenienced."
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do? Hit me with the empty cup now? I don't.
he took it and was like, whoosh, like threw it in his eyes. And was like, and then grabbed
Oh,
the money
okay.
out
So
of
the drawer was
Yeah,
open. and
yeah,
then
he made
it
him
was a
open the-
distraction.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. I wish it was. I kind of want to see
That
the
is a
footage
crime of opportunity right there.
yeah, because I want it to be like Ultimate 2. Like the guy like throw like he's like ah, and, like throws my dude, and the person has like like
Yeah, seriously.
He's doing that like
like the word like it's like acid.
Yeah.
Like
doing that,
blood
like,
is like
that
pouring down his
weird
face.
like
Yeah.
kicking spin where they're like spinning a circle on the ground like ah!
It's like I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it doc. I don't know.
Yeah, like puts the money back in
Yeah.
the register and like backs
Yeah.
out. Like, so,
Goes get like ice.
Yeah.
Puts it with-
would that like thwart a robber if you were just like
Yes.
Yeah.
super fucking over
Dramatic. Let's try that out.
So the best part is, since the guy threw soda everywhere, the clerk cleaned it up, and now they can't find any prints or evidence because he wiped it all away.
Oh, the guy's too fucking dedicated to his job.
Yeah.
Burned all the prints off.
Yeah. So and the guy got away with $500.
Yeah. I would clean the Mountain Dew up. That was thrown in my face for starting to rob me.
Like fuck this.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm quitting. Why the fuck am I cleaning this up?
Oh my god.
That guy's way too dedicated.
Yeah. Jesus.
Do people still drink Mountain Dew?
Yeah.
I don't know. Every once in a while, I'll drink a Mountain Dew. Like you have to be. I have to be in the mood for Mountain Dew now.
I'm never in the mood for fucking Mountain Dew.
If you're real hungover, a Mountain Dew helps a lot.
I go Coke, but
When I'm about to have sex, I have Mountain Dew. Go days
Kill
later,
sperm,
kill
yeah.
sperm, yeah. Just in case, you never know.
I
what's
drink
going
one
on.
Mountain Dew a day.
Yeah. Keeps the baby away.
This is the funniest thing you ever said on this show. That is the funniest thing you've ever said. I love it. I fucking love it.
Are you looking that up now?
Nope. Okay.
Anyway,
But with Mountain Dew, you got to drink it fast.
Yeah, real
because it gets
fast.
warm.
yeah.
So you gotta chug it, then it burns.
Well, there you go. That's
It
why
is
it's a fucking
acid.
good weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's run through this in our heads, right? Since we're
Does that
fucking
person look suspicious at all when they come in? Like, do you look at them and you're like,
motherfucker's
motherfucker's
gonna throw Mountain Dew in my face.
Motherfucker's got a lot of Mountain Dew.
No, like I said, I imagine he got his cup, filled it in like the fountain soda in like the convenience store.
Yeah.
and
You don't walk into a convenience store with a soda already.
right.
With like a
weird.
solo cup of Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Give me all your money, motherfucker!
But like,
Okay.
do you think that guy went in there like, okay, maybe he didn't plan to rob him at first,
Like I said, it was a crime of opportunity. He just
right?
saw
Like
the
maybe he
fucking
really
drawer
went in.
open.
He's a construction worker,
Just
man.
needed his fucking Mountain
He
Dew.
went in. He's getting gets 7 a.m. He's getting a 64-ounce big,
Yeah.
super big gulp of Mountain Dew.
and a fucking jar of almonds.
Yeah,
So, like,
and then some fucking nerd was cashiering.
I'm fucking throw this Mountain Dew. This price.
Yeah, and then the register is open. He's like, this guy seems like he doesn't know what he's doing. And he
Yep.
fucking throws Mountain Dew in his face and then
Grabs the money and runs.
$500.
Those giant refillable 64 Big Gulps is a better weapon than Mountain Dew. It's like a hard
Yeah.
plastic
That's what I was gonna
bludgeon
say.
his ass.
I was gonna say, if
But there's
you,
a problem. Is there's a counter between you guys.
yeah, there's other
You could like
things-
try to swing, and he'd be like, whoop, whoop. Yeah,
There's
and you're fucked.
other things in the convenience store that
Maybe-
you could be better weapons than a fucking
like a 2-foot Slim Jim.
Yeah.
fucking whip his face.
Whip him right in his
He
goddamn
didn't
eyeball.
want to hurt the guy. He didn't want to hurt him that bad. He just wanted to take the money. So you just
Right.
want like
Grab like a
distraction.
pixie stick, put it in your hand, and
Yeah.
go up and go.
Give him the gold dust.
Yeah,
Give him the
blow-
gold dust.
yeah, blow sugar in his eyes.
I don't know. He probably made him fucking sterile with that Mountain Dew. He threw it right in his face.
Order like anything off the grill, and then
Yeah.
like
fucking throw a corn dog at him.
yeah. I don't know.
All I'm saying is there's better ways to do that. But I guess at the end of the day, motherfucker got away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$500.
Worked for him.
Yeah. So
No
I
evidence.
support it.
He could have got splashed in the face, and then all the Mountain Dew went on the floor, and then he whoop, it slipped
Okay.
and
Yeah.
fell.
Yeah.
What if he would have slipped and fell and like smashed his head on the ground,
And
and
died.
busted his
Yeah,
fucking head
like
open, and like
bled
bled out?
Yeah.
Was that, what is that, manslaughter?
They call that mountain justice.
I think that's manslaughter.
I think that has to
Are
be
you saying the clerk busted his head or
Yeah.
the fucking
Yeah.
criminal?
No,
No, I
no,
think it's
yeah.
funny if the criminal
Oh,
busts
that's
his
what I
head.
thought you meant too. Is that
Yeah.
the criminal after he threw the Mountain Dew,
He
then he slipped on it,
like
and fell and
one
his
Mountain
head.
Justice.
Yeah,
Comedy
Mountain
slipped.
Justice.
Yeah.
No, I meant like the clerk. Like he had the Mountain Dew in his eyes, and then in his panic, he slipped on the Mountain Dew and then
smashed
smashed his
face.
head open and
That's
fucking
terrible.
died.
Yeah, that's straight up. That's
That's
third degree
manslaughter.
murder. That's third degree murder because you attack somebody.
Oh, that's true. It was
Yeah.
technically planned. Not planned
Not-
to kill
not-
him,
yeah.
but
Right.
There you go.
the intent was kind of there.
I'd get him on third degree murder. I'm a good prosecutor. I don't know if you know this or not.
Wouldn't be that hard in wherever this was.
Right. I feel
Where
like.
was this?
Fresno, California.
Oh no,
I
that would
don't
be
know.
hard. The
Yeah, it would be
criminals get away
hard.
with anything. I
Yeah.
was gonna say just take him out behind the woodshed and blast him with a shotgun.
Yeah.
That's Tennessee
Now in
justice.
California, yeah.
They
they'll-
sell Mountain Dew in California. It's
Yeah.
legal there.
Yeah, in California, it would be 7-Eleven's fault for selling Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it would be.
7-Eleven would go out of business because they would countersue them.
Uh huh. All right, what else you got?
All right. So they came out with a study that they did from 2011 2013 of all the states and how much alcohol.
Who's they?
The Men in Black. The Men in Black.
The people.
Yeah, the Men in Black.
Will Smith fucking did a study.
I'll tell you what it's about and then who did it.
Okay.
So it's about how much alcohol per state consumes. Who consumes the most alcohol?
Okay.
All the percentages. Who's the highest? Who's the lowest? All that crap. And it's by Detox.net. They're obviously a drug.
So they're basing it off of how many people go to AA.
No,
Are
they
they? Are they
just
like
did studies off
sales?
of sales and stuff.
Okay.
And such like that.
So
let's
do you
make
have do you have a
predictions.
list?
Yeah, I have a top 5 and a bottom 5.
Okay, let's make predictions.
You want to
All
start
right,
with top
pers-
5 or the bottom 5?
All right, so this is percentage of drinkers. Just percentage of drinkers in a given state. How many people drink?
Okay.
You want
so
to do top 5 or bottom 5?
let's do. I'm just gonna try and guess like the highest percentage drinkers and the lowest percentage of drinkers.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
do a list.
You go first.
So
They're okay. They also include Washington D.C. Just so you know.
okay,
Just so you know.
So
I feel like that matters.
That does matter. I feel like that's a top 5 because of all.
It's miserable there.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say highest percentage of drinkers. I'm gonna go something in the Northeast. I'm gonna say New York State is in the top 5.
It's by state, right?
Yep.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm gonna go Northwest,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go Washington.
Washington State. All right. What do you got?
All right.
Are
meant to-
either of us on
I
the
meant
top
to say
5?
Oregon, but I'll stick with Washington.
You can say, you know, there's very different words.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking idiot over here. That's a fucking idiot.
All right. So out of top 5,
Yeah.
you said
I said New York State.
New York State, and you said
He said
Washington?
Washington.
Oregon.
Washington, Oregon. All
I'll
right.
give him either one of them. 'cause
All
it's
right.
fucking
Number
idiot.
5, Massachusetts.
Okay.
Okay.
Number
all right.
4, New Hampshire.
Okay. That's
Number
both
3,
Northeast.
Vermont.
Number Northeast.
Number 2, Washington D.C.
Okay.
Number 1, Wisconsin.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wisconsin?
65.33% of people
People drink.
drink.
I think there's a lot of Jesus up there, though.
The Northeast, I can understand.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of cheeses.
That of Jesus up in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah,
Like, why would they? I don't know. That's why I kind of stayed away from the Bible Belt.
yeah,
'Cause there's a lot of dry counties and shit like that.
yeah.
And you were correct. The South is the least amount of drinkers.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
got bottom. So since there's 51, since
Yeah.
they include DC, you got Utah, West Virginia, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama's last.
Wow.
Utah makes sense though because
Some Mormons,
Mormons
and stuff.
and they
yeah.
just do heroin.
way better.
Yeah,
All right. How about percentage of heavy drinkers?
Okay. Is it similar? I would imagine.
Yeah, it's similar geographical.
Okay. I mean,
That's
I don't. Do you want to go down every single one, or you just want? I think the regions. The regions pretty much.
is
stay
there
the
any
Same, right?
different?
Is there anything
states in
weird?
there?
Not really.
Not really,
Usually
no.
pertains.
Does Florida make the list at all? In any
Nope.
of them?
There were
We're
pretty much dead center.
moderate drinkers.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
No, what's the heaviest?
All right, heavy drinkers. Wisconsin wins again.
Okay.
Bottom 5, it's Tennessee.
Okay. All right.
And then you have percentage of binge drinkers.
Okay.
Top is Wisconsin, bottom Tennessee.
What the
So
fuck is going on in
Wisconsin-
Wisconsin?
Nothing else. That's why they drink.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
nothing
right.
to do there.
24% of people are binge drinkers.
What is okay? Binge drinking.
8.70% are heavy drinkers.
Okay. Binge drinking is fun. I would say. I mean, that's where what you just it's like
How do
chain
they
smoking.
measure that?
You just ask. It's surveys, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, they just survey people. And
I guess.
How
Some
many
people
beers
don't
a
want
day
to say
do
they
you
drink all the
have?
time. Like, oh, I just binge drink sometimes.
Yeah. No, because you ever go to the doctor's office and
No.
they're like, how many alcohol?
Oh, I lie all the time.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
none, 1 to 2 a week.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. But you
Seven.
always
I'll
tell
stop
the
you.
doctor.
Yeah.
No, I've never been to the doctor.
Yeah, that's true. But they ask you that. I mean, I don't know.
25?
Yeah.
Per day?
Because
What?
I'm always like on the 25 plus. Like it's
Yeah.
just always that because
Yeah.
on average, I drink a lot.
Yeah.
It's bad.
All right.
I'm kind of proud of Florida for not being on either of those lists, being consistently moderate, right?
Right. Yep. Just right about
We
the
can
middle.
handle our shit.
Right. Okay.
Wisconsin's where it's going on, though.
Let's go there.
Okay. We'll do a mobile cast from Wisconsin.
Yeah. I want to get to the bottom of that. I want to know what's really going
We'll
on.
do a social study on that.
Yeah.
Okay. I agree. Anything else interesting from that story?
Nope, not from that one. The last one I've got is the United States has built a giant robot and challenged Japan to fight giant robots, and Japan agreed. So we're gonna have a giant robot fight.
What?
Okay, so you say the United States. I imagine like Barack Obama called up the fucking guy from Japan. I don't know who's president of Japan.
Brock.
Honda.
President Honda from Japan, and said, "All right, I have a proposition for you. What we're gonna do? We're gonna build a robot, spur the economy. We're gonna battle in the middle of the Pacific Rim. We'll film it, and make a movie about it.
I already did that.
Shit.
They are making a second one.
So no, is this like the government, or is this just like a company in America is building
Like
a robot?
SpaceX.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like a
Like
company in Japan is like, all right, we'll fucking fight you. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, the Japanese have already had. The Japanese have already had a giant robot for years.
Of course they have.
And-
Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you see the Power Rangers? God, all right.
They have restaurants dedicated to just robots dancing around.
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah. And then I think it was literally last week we built our first giant, like 12. I'm talking about 12-foot tall robot with like
Okay.
guns and shit on it.
Really?
Yeah, and then we called them out. We're like, yo, let's fucking fight.
That's
And the
awesome.
Japanese guys are like, all right, fine, but no guns. Has to be fist to
Fist
fist
fighting.
combat. And there are operators who have to get into them and
like a
fucking
mech
fight.
suit.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's like that fucking movie. Fucking.
Yeah, Hugh Jackman.
Pacific
Yeah.
Rim. Like,
Well,
no,
yeah,
Hugh
that-
Jackman's
no.
the remote control robot one, right?
Well,
it like mimics your motion.
yeah, it mimics your motion.
no, they're sitting in it.
Yeah, that's like a
Fucking-
mech suit.
That's not a good idea.
The Japanese has one pilot, and the Americans has a 2-pilot
That's awesome.
robot.
That's fucking awesome. That's a straight up Megazord. That's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
man, I want to watch this. They should fucking. Oh, okay, that's
gonna be
a
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view that I
Yeah.
would fucking buy. Fuck Manny Pacquiao. I'm buying that pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I want to
That's
see
awesome.
Floyd Mayweather fight a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Fucking squish his head.
Yeah. That no, you have to pay-per-view that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Seriously, that's awesome.
That
When is that coming on? Do they? When's the bout?
Wouldn't they have to
most,
have the robots
Most
by?
likely 2016. The robots are built. They're just got to set up the fight. Most likely by 2016. They got to
That's
take
awesome.
the guns off and shit like that.
This
gotta-
is the future.
That is fucking badass.
There's gonna be like a whole fucking like
Or
the
the
fucking
fighting
movies.
league.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
gonna be not if, like BattleBots is back, but no, fuck BattleBots.
No, like giant
This is-
robots.
Yeah, this would be fucking cool.
Oh yeah. I imagine those things are cost prohibitively expensive to do this regularly.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I'm sure like the cost of that thing is probably $300 million, and they're not going to just go around bashing them
Oh, we
up
got a-
against other
We
robots.
got a link to the Japanese robot and has
Oh,
a has a
sick.
video how to control it.
Okay, we'll have to watch that.
We'll have to watch that after the show.
Yeah, yeah.
So thank you, piece of
Appreciate
shit. That was his name.
You're a real
Yeah.
piece of shit.
Yeah, that's his name. I'm just saying.
But anyway, that is badass. I would absolutely love to fucking do that.
Oh yeah.
I imagine there's like a fucking nerd like on the. Well, okay, so you said this one has like a pilot, but in BattleBots, we talked about that briefly. There's like somebody with a remote control and someone's
Mhm.
running a fucking computer over there.
Right.
I like the idea of someone having like a Windows computer and like it blue screens or something, and like the left side of the body goes limp, and the American's just like punching it in the fucking face. You're like, fuck, you didn't. Your computer's crashing. Clear the history. Clear the history. Like, you know what I mean?
Delete the porn.
Yeah.
That's okay. So Americans good at fighting.
Yeah,
No, obviously.
we're the
But are we
best
good
at
at-
it.
but are we
Back to
good
back
at-
World War champs.
But
know.
are we good at robot fighting?
I don't know. Probably not.
I mean, like I feel
Not
like
against
you,
the
I feel like you
Japanese.
shouldn't have called Japan out first.
Yeah.
like
Well, we beat their ass in the World Cup. Let's take them
Oh,
out
we
in
did do
robot
that,
fighting
yeah.
now.
Mhm.
yeah, but that was girls.
Yes,
You're right.
That could be.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, I feel like we should have like, you know what? Let's fight Brazil first. or
Yeah,
something.
where's
Like-
their robot?
Yeah.
They're like even like Germany. You
Yeah.
know,
Mhm.
does England have a robot? Probably not.
No.
That's what's gonna happen. Like these two are gonna fight, and then every other country's gonna start building giant robots, and it's gonna
Right.
turn like a
See,
World Cup
okay.
of robot fighting.
That'd be badass.
That
Yeah.
would be badass.
That's how you. That's a proxy for all wars. We don't actually send armies anymore. We just send one giant fucking robot, and then that's it. Whoever wins that is like the king of the fucking world, right?
I like
Instead
that.
of going to war, you just send your fucking giant robot, and they send their giant robot. You meet in the desert, and you fucking fight. That's it.
All right.
You support. I feel like that's
I'm
a
down with
sci-fi
that.
movie, right?
Yeah.
Until for some reason something happens with America's robot and then it doesn't win, and then
Yeah.
we say "fuck you," and then
But we still got the army though.
Yeah, and then we deploy our army into that
Uh-huh.
country
Yeah,
and
then those
take
rules are
over.
out the window.
Yeah. There's like a hidden nuke in the robot's arm, and it's
self-destructs.
It's, yeah, it's starting to go down. It's like,
I'm back in.
Yeah, I fully support that idea.
We would purposely like hit like a malfunction button and be like, "Oops, we lost."
Yeah,
Detonate it.
Yeah.
Goosh. Like, oh, we finally needed a reason. We lost the BattleBots.
BattleBots is badass. I used to watch that when I was a kid.
Allison Hayslip's on it. That's why I want to watch it.
Mm.
She was on G4 TV.
Yeah.
She's a hot nerd.
yeah.
It's crazy not realizing how old those people are too.
Yeah,
They're
I
like
looked
in
them all up
they're in
last
the
night.
30s.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
She can get it. Follow her on Instagram. She's got good pictures.
Okay.
Do it.
Look that up after the show.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Let's get out of here.
I gotta look up some Instagram.
Yeah.
Real quick though, because you talked about deleting files.
Yeah, delete your porn file.
Yeah.
Have you? This computer that I use sucks so bad.
Yeah,
Have you
well,
ever fucking deleted anything off of it or like cleaned it out or anything?
No, you have to do that. I don't.
What do you do? Just drag it to the recycle bin? And
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
just-
He puts it in
so-
the washing machine.
Yeah,
He does a rinse- yeah,
after I
rinse cycle.
download shit, I just throw it in the recycling bin and then I close the lid. That's all I do. It's on all the time too. Is that a problem? Is that bad?
Have you ever emptied the recycle bin in this?
No. I don't think I have.
Because you have to do that.
That's fine. That's
Well, it's
fine.
not like the regular trash. It comes on like Tuesdays and Fridays.
That would
Pick up
be
your
easier.
fucking- pick up your trash.
That would be easier. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, so like so many people, like you throw your shit in the recycling bin
Yeah.
and then you never delete it right away.
Uh-huh.
There should be a fucking internet dump truck that comes by.
That's what-
Yeah, like a little screen, like a little dump truck comes up over your screen,
Okay, uh-huh.
and then like it goes, picks up your little
recycling
virtual
bin,
bin,
fucking
dumps
throws,
in,
yeah, and then permanently deletes all your shit.
yeah,
Okay.
and drives back off.
I like
Goes on to
that.
the next computer.
Can I fucking put my couch out on that too? I like drag like a
Yeah,
couch
put your-
icon next to the
only pictures
recycling
of it.
bin.
Only
Oh,
pictures
that's
of
what I
it.
mean. So like a picture, I take a picture of my couch and I drag it next to the recycling bin, and then the internet dump truck just
That's
takes
only
it.
on special days.
They
Okay.
won't take it.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll leave a note that
They'll
says,
say
"Go
it's
fuck
too big."
yourself."
Yeah, only on Wednesdays. or
That
some
would
shit
be
like
a good service. You
Okay.
charge like $5 a month,
Mhm.
and we take care of it for you.
So essentially, what you're saying is you want people to pay $5 a month
for us to hack
for
their
you to hack their
computers.
computer and
to write a
delete
computer
their files.
virus. Yeah.
delete their files.
To delete files that they want.
When you put it that way, it sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah. No one's gonna buy that.
Although they probably would buy that.
The internet.
Like there's a
recycling.
little dump truck that goes on your fucking screen
Yeah.
twice a week and deletes all your shit. How is that not fucking cool?
That's awesome.
right? Like, oh, look at it.
Clears your history. Everything like that.
Yeah.
There's a guy on the back of it.
The smoke comes off. So
I imagine it's just like old school, like 8-bit animation too. Like it's
Oh,
not
it
like
has to
good
be, yeah.
graphics. It's just like a little stick figure guy, like grabs it, dumps it in the back, and then drives
It is
off.
fucking off.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
I don't know. That's a good idea.
There's got to be a way that you can like.
It's called hacking. Logging into someone's computer and deleting
No.
files.
I don't know. No, there's a way around it. We'll figure it out. Put it below second can job.
Okay. Stick a pin in that. We'll do
Yeah.
that for that one.
Yeah.
Don't put it at the top of the list, but make it the top 5.
That's
Okay.
fine, yeah. One day we'll start that business.
Yeah, we'll look into it more and we'll figure it out.
Mhm.
But then we'll come back to that.
Will we?
Maybe.
Will we? Let me get
No.
the fuck out of here.
All right.
I do.
All right. Well, you're the boss.
I know. It's my house.
You're running the board.
I
Even if
know.
I didn't want to get out of here, you pulled the music and.
Oh, what else you want to talk about?
No.
I'm pulling about music. We're doing this. We're leaving. Thank you guys for checking out the show. It came out in 2 pieces today because we had a fucking false alarm, but that's fine. It's fine.
Not gonna
Live stream is there.
name any people, but
Yeah, it's fine.
narrow it down
You
by
know
saying
who
it
you
was
are.
a female.
Anyway, this is show number 49. Appreciate it. It's good to be back in the studio. It's good to be back.
It is nice.
I like it.
Make sure you guys check out NoGuaranteeShow.com. You can see the show that Jesse and I posted last week, our mobile cast, where we went to the bars downtown. We went to
Yep.
one bar downtown, but little half-hour treat
I
there.
don't know what that. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
45 minutes.
45 minutes. There you go. Check us out on Facebook. Just look up No Guarantee Show on Facebook. We're almost to 200 likes, so that would be cool
Help
if you
us
guys
out.
could help us get to that. Tell your friends. If you listen on Apple devices, go to iTunes, subscribe, rate us 5 stars. That would also be much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
GoFundMe.com/no guarantees. You can donate to the show. Every bit helps. You put it back into the show.
Yep.
Whether it be through alcohol or
Equipment or
equipment,
things.
mostly alcohol, but things and stuff.
We need that.
Yeah, we do. That's what makes the show go. That's the most important factor of the show. We've been talking for 5 months how we're coming up on a year, and we're gonna do something for our 1 year involving free beer and such. So Paul's gonna have to figure that out soon.
Fuck you. We'll talk about that after the show. We'll get that figured out today.
We won't
Not
talk
at
about it. We won't talk about it at the show. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Well, as always, myself, Zach,
Paul.
Jesse.
we will see you guys next week.
Just talk to kids and that's okay. If we don't belong to anyone, I say we're all just